For Ospf practical part, we divided it into two parts. First, we discuss about Ospf within a single area, or when we completed area in a single area configuration, we move this into multiple areas that are connected with each other. So let's discuss about this one first. Now I am having a scenario like this. This is R1, this is R2, this is R3. Is having a LAN. Instead of having a LAN, I am having a loopback here. Here also a LAN. Instead of LAN, I am using loopback. Here also one loopback. Or you can use a LAN or a switch here. This is our area 0, the whole area 0. Here I am using 10.255.255.80/30s network. Here I am using 10.255.8/30s network. This is our 192.168.10.64/29's network. Here I am using 192.168.10.48/29's subnet. Here I am using 192.168.10.17.16/29's network. Let's configure this network first. For this I am using Cisco Packet Tracer. Here I am using 3 routers. They are connected with a cable. This network is 10.255.255.80. This network is 10.255.255.8. This is also /8 network. This is also /8's network. And here I am using a loopback instead of LAN or instead of any subnet. I am using here 192.168.10.64/29's network. Here I am using 192.168.10.48/29's network. Now here I am using 192.168.10.16/29's network. I am using loopback here of this particular subnets. You can use LAN or you can use a switch here instead of these loopbacks. So now let's give the IP addresses of the interfaces. Let's open CLI mode of the router. Go to enable mode, then configuration mode. I'm giving host name as R1 here. Now I'm giving the IP addresses for the router. This interface FA0x0 IP addresses 10.255.255.81 space 255.255.255.252 because we are using /30s network. No shut. Now I'm configuring the loopback address. For creating a loopback, just type LO, or you can type loopback. Interface LO or interface loopback. Just type the loopback number. Like fast Ethernet having a number like 0x0 or 0x1. Loopbacks also having a number that is vary from 0 to 214748367. It means this is the maximum limit of creating loopback addresses. Now I am creating a loopback that having an address 1. You can see here change state to up. It means there is no requirement of no shut command. You just give the IP address. I'm giving IP address from this network to this interface or this loopback. I'm giving the IP address like 192.168.10.65 space 255.255.255.248. Now you can check show IP interface brief. Here you can see FA0x0 assigned the IP address that is 10.255.255.81 and loopback 1 that is also interface created here, and this interface IP is 192.168.10.65. It is act like a connected network, a directly connected network to this router. Now for R2, let's go to enable mode. Let's configure the host name first. This is our R2. Now go to interface mode. Interface FA0x0. Here this is our FA0x0 and this is our FA0x1. So first go to FA0x0, then give a IP address 10.255.255.82 space 255.255.255.252. Then no shut the interface. Go to the next interface that is FA0x1. The IP address for this interface is IP address 10.255.255.9 space 255.255.255.252. And no shut this interface. Now create a loopback interface LO1. The IP address for this interface is IP address 192.168 255.10.49 space 255.255.255.2848. No need to give the no shut command because this is a loopback. Now you can check show IP interface brief. Here you will find FH0/0 is assigned IP 10.255.255.82. Fast Ethernet 0/1 assigned IP, that is 10.255.255.9. The loopback's assigned IP, that is 192.168.10.49. Now go to the third one. Go to your enable mode, then configuration mode. Change your host name. And this is our R3 router. Go to interface. F is 0/0. Give the IP address, that is 10.255.255.10, and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.248. Now shut this interface. Now create a loopback. Give the IP address for the loopback, that is 192.168.10.17. You need to put subnet mask, that is 248. Here the problem is I am giving 248 subnet mask here, so I need to change this. Just copy this command, go to interface, F is 0/0, just know the previous command, press enter. This is 252. Now the command is overwrite. For checking purpose, we can check show IP interface brief. The IP address for this interface is 10.255.255.10, and the IP address for this loopback is 192.168.10.17. Now I'm configured the IP addresses for all the routers and loopback addresses. Now configure the Ospf to each and every router. Then go to your first router, that is R1. Go to configuration mode of this router. Now just type router Ospf. Now you need to type here process ID. That is a value that varies from 1 to 65,535. It's a unique number on this router that groups a series of Ospf configuration commands under a specific running process. Remember, the Ospf process ID number is irrelevant. It can be same on every router on the network, or it can be different. Does not matter. It is logically significant. It is locally significant, and it just enables the Ospf routing on the router. And then after giving the process ID, like I am giving the process ID 1 here, and press enter. Like RIP protocol, I am giving router RIP, then press enter. in OSPF you need to give a process ID, then you need to give another command, that is network. Here you need to type the network number or network address. That is, for this router the connected networks are 10.255.255.80 and 192.168.10.64 network. So here I am typing the first 192.168.10.64 space. Then you need to type here Ospf wildcard bits. Here we do not use the subnet mask, we use here wildcard mask. What is wildcard mask? Let's explain this. Wildcard mask is just opposite of subnet mask. For example, as a subnet mask 255.0.0.0, it shows that in first octet all bits are reserved for network bits and all 3 octets are used for host. If we want to calculate wildcard mask from this subnet mask, then it becomes 255.255.255.255 minus this subnet mask. We put here 255.0.0.0. This 255 and this 255 are subtract. Then we will get 0. This 255 minus this 0, we get 255. Then this 255 minus this 0 becomes 255. Then again this 255 minus this 0 becomes 255. This is a valid wildcard mask for this subnet mask. I am taking another example like 255.252.0.0. Then this wildcard mask becomes 0.3.0.0. Sorry, .255.255.